Okay, back for another late night draft. So, we have some good choices here. Protean Raider is a card I haven't played with, but it does seem really good. It is, of course, 2 colors. We also have 2 pretty good monocolor choices in Siren Reaver and Forerunner. So I think that probably the right answer is to not take the gold card here. Then the question is just, is Reaver or Herald's better? I think Reaver might be better, just because this can be easily a Pirates card or a Merfolk card, whereas this has to be a Merfolk card. And the other color it shares is with dinosaurs, which I'm not super psyched about. So, Nazahal, the Primal Tide. Potentially good. Let's see what else we have here. I do like Resplendent pretty well. Mistcloaked Herald I haven't really played with. I don't usually like stuff like this though. Like, Glorifier's pretty good in Vampires. This is pretty good in Pirates. I think I might just try the rare. I haven't played with it. It could be fun. And I think what I'd be taking there would be the pirate. So I don't think I'm like losing a ton. I do like Forerunner of the Coalition. I haven't played with it. Based on what I've seen, I think I like it. Moment of Craving, also pretty good. But I think I'll take Forerunner. And we could like try to be some type of blue-black control, potentially. So I like Bombard. Recollar's pretty good. Voracious is good in the Vampire deck. So I think it's probably Bombard or Recollar. I think Bombard is probably better in general. But it is a third color. But it is the third Pirate's color. So if I had to pick a third color, it would probably be that. Or we could just take Recollar. From what I've seen, Recollars go pretty late. I guess also Grasping Scoundrel is something to think about since it is a pirate. But I think I'll take Bombard just because I think it's the better card. Freebooter, I'll have to think about Buccaneer. Okay. I think it probably actually is Buccaneer. Because what else would I really be taking here? Brazen Freebooter I don't think is better. I guess maybe like Secrets of the Golden City. But I think I'm fine just taking the Daring Buccaneer. It is a pirate for this. Maybe I'm like red-black pirates. So here, what's good? Both of these are pretty good, but not really in the colors I want to be. I guess we're just taking Sailor of Means here, which is fine. Harpy, Bravado, Trailblazer. It's probably Trailblazer, right? Maybe I'm not black. I could see that. So let's pull this for now. I don't really want to take another Sailor here, but I think I kind of have to. I guess I could theoretically take like Woodland Stream if I wanted to maybe splash into Teamer. That's pretty speculative though. Nah, we can just take this. Evolving Wilds is the type of thing I would much rather have if I want to potentially splash. Resplendent, Freebooter, Border. So Border is obviously the better card than Freebooter, but I'm less likely to play black. I think I still take Border, just because it's so much better. Well, so much might be overstating things. It's quite a bit better. The only problem is that my blue and red are kind of fighting each other right now. Stuff like Daring Buccaneer and Trailblazer. Yeah, we'll just take this. Wow, okay. So, I think what we should do is pull the blue to one side and the black to one side. I think that red does appear to be open. This is off curve, this is off curve. Okay. So, I don't know, my red isn't fantastic. The late mutiny made me think maybe it was probably open, but hard to say exactly. So here we have another Daring Buccaneer, but I don't know that I want to. I don't feel like they're super great in limited, at least. I can probably pick up a rig hauler later. I could just take like Swaggering, which I think is a pretty good card, and it fills my curve a bit better. I think that's probably right. I think the other choice was the Trailblazer. The Direfleet Neckbreaker is probably going to push me pretty hard, because I think this card is actually pretty good. I've been impressed by it. So, then of course we immediately get good blue cards. So I could just take like Furled Deathspitter. It's potentially possible that that's the right choice. Siren Reaver, I would say, is quite a bit better, but in a color I'm less likely to play. I guess this is still splashable, so I think I'll take the better card still. Here we probably want to just take Impale, right? That does make it to where splashing the black becomes way less likely. Gosh, we have two of these. Okay. That definitely is going to push me toward black then. In that case, maybe... So, let's go ahead and do this. I'm giving up a fair amount in this blue. Mostly the Reavers are pretty good, but I don't think they rise to the level of splashing. I guess we'll see how stuff develops, but... I don't really want another freebooter. Dark Inquiry is okay. I mean, normally I'd want to take like the rig hauler here, but if I'm leaning away from blue, I'd probably just take a sideboard Inquiry. I do like Arterial Flow from what I've seen. I think I like it more than the freebooter. Yeah. Okay. So I do need some curve filling here, for sure. Freebooter or another Firebrand. This is kind of too low on the curve, and this is kind of too high on the curve. It's probably the Firebrand, but I'm not sure. Not totally sure about that one. Looking at all this nice blue over here. The two Siren Reavers I am a bit sad to give up, but I don't think that I could splash effectively. That might change, but probably not. Well, the Highland Lake would help, and I don't really want any of this other stuff, so let's go ahead and get this in here. So the Reavers, you really want to cast on turn 3. See, like here I'd want to take Sea Legs. I think I still do. It is possible that what happens here is that I... Deathspitter or this dude? This is definitely the more aggressive card. Plunderer does make splashing a little bit easier. I think it's probably just Death's better though. I'm pretty positive I'm playing the red, so yeah, you can get those all day. So it's possible that maybe the black does go back over here, because the black seems to have dried up a bit. So like, and it's much easier to splash the removal than it is to splash on curve creatures. Of course, now we open like Freebooter. Just when I thought I had made a good decision. So I guess Freebooter gets back in here. Freebooter, I guess, is splashable too. So here we have Aerialist, which I really like. Or like Interloper, which is kind of meh. So I guess we'll take the Aerialist. Let's put these back in. And let's be optimistic and slot them there. Then we use Sea Legs, and then we do splash these and the Forerunner, probably. The Sailors can help with that. Unfortunately, Hoarder is not the type of thing I would want to splash. These guys are one thing. Hoarder, though, So I could just take Opt. Okay. I'm not super happy about that. Contract killing. This just wants me to be hard Grixis. I mean, Depth of Desire is possible, but I think Contract Killing is just good enough. I guess Prying Blade is a way to fix. This is also a way to fix. It is a bit of a slower card, though. I think it's probably Prying Blade for the potential fixing, but I do think Lightning Rig Crew is the type of thing I might like here. I think I like that more than Storm Tamer. I think so. So go ahead and get in here. Oh, Pillar of Origins could work as fixing, because, yeah, well, it doesn't help me fix my removal, though. So maybe it's just the Schooner? Yeah, probably. I mean, I like March of the Drowned and all. I guess it's still what I'm taking. I guess, is there any possibility I'm playing Sunbird's Invocation here? Never played with or against this card. I think probably March of the Drowned is right. It's good value in this deck, for sure. So I already have how many Sailor of Means? 2? Huh. Do I need a third, or do I just want the Explorer? I think I want the Explorer, because I also have the Freebooters that make such things, that make treasures. Demolish, Hijack, or Frenzied Raptor. Probably potentially a Hijack could be useful. It's potentially useful. I do like Pirate's Prize, potentially, if I need to splash. So some of this definitely leads toward a more aggressive Pirates deck, and some of it leads toward a more controlling one. So I'm going to have to balance that somehow. Huh. So, I mean, I would like to play Impale. I'd even probably like to play Arterial Flow, but I don't know that I'll be able to. This is lower on my list. I'm not sure that the double black is worth it for that. Get Sailor Means in here. Okay. Let's make something with no black first, and then see how it looks. Oh, that was actually a lot. Puts me at 22, and I'm losing out on 2 good removal spells and 2 good... I don't think that's what we want to do. Okay. Looking at this, maybe the blue is the splash. So we put these guys back in. Take out the sailors, because they're meh. And then play something like this. In this case, we don't play Pirate's Prize. Yeah, we don't play Pirate's Prize, probably. We don't play Sea Legs. We don't play Opt. We just play the Aerialist and the Reavers. Oh, wait, Forerunner's not in. Paladin Fleet Border comes in. Freebooter comes in, yeah. March of the Drown comes in. So heck, maybe we just don't play the blue at all. Maybe that's actually where we ended up. We just don't play these, and we do play the arterial flow. Yeah, I think this actually looks the best. Okay, so that's 23 cards, and we probably need... Well, these aren't amazing. Yeah, let me actually just take a peek at what we actually have in here right now. Because, like, this isn't amazing. Although it's fine. And the freebooters definitely aren't amazing. These are kind of meh. So the question just becomes then, probably all I would want to splash would be the Reavers. Like maybe take out a freebooter, put in 2 Reavers. It's 24. I think the evasion on these is probably really... Even slotted here, they're not bad. You don't have to accelerate them. And then... That does kind of make me want Prying Blade more as well. In which case I then take out... Now I kind of wish I had that, the 1/4 that makes things die into treasure. It's actually looking like it might have been good here. We take out... what do I think about this schooner? I actually think the schooner's fine, because I have these all as 1 toughness creatures. The schooner actually seems pretty good. Okay. I don't think we take out early stuff. I think we take out maybe like the Buccaneers or the Freebooter. The Freebooter obviously makes a treasure, which is useful. The Buccaneers, though, are haste and they also explore. I mean, what I really want to take out is like the Suncaller Drafter or something. Because I just think it's so mediocre. In this deck, at least. Or maybe I don't need 2 fire... No, I don't think I want to cut Pirates because of Lightning Rig. And also Forerunner. So... we probably would cut the Suncaller, right? Well, I guess we could also just cut the Death Spitter. For curve reasons. Even though the Death Spitter is, I would say, quite a bit better than the Suncaller. That seems wrong. We'll probably just cut the Suncaller. Then we have you and you, which actually makes my splashing okay. And then we have, how many blue sources do we need? We currently have 1, 2, kind of 3, kind of 4. So that's probably actually fine. This is probably actually right. Like, maybe I don't even need the Buccaneers? Or the freebooter? No, I think this is right. Let's go ahead and run this. Yeah, I think overall the black is better than the blue, even though I am still losing, like, the aerialist, and I guess the sea legs are probably the things I'm most sad to lose. I'm still not sure that cutting the sun-colored is correct. This is definitely attempting to be a somewhat more aggressive deck. But I mean, it doesn't get bonuses from Dire Fleet, Neckbreaker. I mean, neither does the Death Spitter, but the Death Spitter is a 3-2, which is better than a 1-2 that you can pump up, I would think, in this deck. Because I think this deck probably is going to want to be somewhat aggressive. So I have a 1-drop, I have the Corsair with probably the ability to enable it, and I have the freebooter. Yeah, this is probably fine. It's not great, but it's probably fine. They have mold to 6, capped, and topped. Okay. Okay. Play this dude and attack with him. So I did find my third land, so that's good. And it is in my other main color, so that is also good. Nothing? Okay. This is a good time to do Evolving Wilds. So let's go ahead and attack. That's even better than the Corsair to do the Reaver on curve. Let's just go ahead and do this, and say go. So, next turn I can play the Reaver, assuming this doesn't die, like right now. I might have to make a somewhat obvious block. I mean attack. But I'm fine with that, right? I mean, otherwise what am I doing? Casting Death Spitter? It's not the most amazing. So he potentially might not call my bluff. Even if he does, it's not the end of the world. He's sure thinking about it. Okay, he decides not to call my bluff. Oh no, he did. He did. Okay. That's fine. He's dead. I do actually have double black spells, so... I should play the swamp. Okay. So now he will enable raid for the Corsair. What is this? It's not Hunt the Weak. It's not Raid 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 the Weak. It's not Ra Arcane Adaptation. Interesting. Huh. I actually did once play this card in Limited. I don't think it was good. I was playing it almost as a joke. But I guess I could end up eating my words. But I mean, like, in a blue-green deck that apparently must have Merfolk synergies, how many non-Merfolk are you actually running? Right? We might just play Freebooter here. Just because then, or Brazen Freebooter, because then next turn we could double spell. Yeah, that seems like it makes sense. Okay. And this is also a 3/3, so I get the treasure and I get the ability to use my mana more efficiently. Seems like a good plan. See, I played this in a Pirates deck that was splashing Maverin Vein so that I could name vampires. I don't think it was a very good choice, to be honest. But I was under essentially a stipulation, so I guess we just attack with both. I also could just play the Freebooter first, see what he's got in his hand, and then I could know for sure. So, Dreadnought, Ruin Raider, interesting, black. Yeah, I mean, it's a good black card, but... And then we have Spineback, Ceratops. Okay, so you do not have anything that is going to screw with me. So, let's go ahead and attack. Dreadnought is out of your hand. And then we can just play Corsair with Raid. Okay. So, I assume that you're probably going to be able to play the Spike Tail. Now you drew Shaper's Apprentice. Okay. That is fine. I will trade this if you would like. Now I definitely will. Okay, attack, attack, attack. I know what's in your hand. I assume you probably block here, then I have 3, and I'll just play the Daring. I'll have to play the Daring first, but... So I assume this blocks here, you take 6, go to 3. That's going to be pretty rough. Okay, this probably is about time. So let's go ahead and do this. Reveal the Siren Reaver. And then go ahead and cast the Reaver. Okay. So, your board likely, could consist of a Spike Tail at best, which isn't going to save you. So don't need to change anything here. He's playing some type of Sultai Merfolk, not Merfolk deck. I don't think so. Like, what could I potentially even want to sideboard? Things like Hijack, Rummaging Goblin, Crown, and Rafter are like reasonable, and Inquiry are like reasonable sideboard plans. I mean, if he's casting something like Thunder, whatever, Thundering Spineback, or Dreadnought, I mean, it's possible that a Dark Inquiry could be good against him, but I still have Arterial Flow, which can do kind of the same thing. Kind of. Doesn't have a bunch of removal, so maybe March of the Drowned is worse than normal, but probably not. It still does good card advantage. I don't think he's hijackable. I don't think I need Rummaging Goblin. I don't think the games are going to be that long. Crown hits Shaper's Apprentice, but nothing else. Yeah, he didn't show me any other 1 toughness. I don't think I need to speed things up with Sun-Colored. Yeah, I think we just run this back. It's not a bad sideboard depth, though. I'm happy with that. The Reavers did a lot of work. I'm glad I have them. I think that extra evasion is important for this deck, so I think these guys are worth it. Plus them, plus like a Neckbreaker or something, just becomes a serious issue. And I have 4, 5, 6 sources. 7, I guess, with contract killing. Yeah, I think I'm fine. Because even casting them off curve, I mean, casting them on curve, great. But even casting them off curve, I mean, they're still 3 power flyers. Well, I'm not keeping this. I will keep this, though. Bottom that, we need to look for a land. I can play the Daring Buccaneer on turn 1, which is part of why I kept this. We do need lands. Lands. What do you need to do with my upkeep? So I wonder if he just always has an upkeep stop, or if that's actually somehow relevant to this deck. The only time in this format that I would think you would need upkeep stops are if you have removal against colors that can do stuff to fizzle removal. That wasn't a bad draw at all. And like, you want to be able to do it in their upkeep to make them spend their mana on their turn. But he probably just always has an upkeep stop, and I'm overthinking it. Still wouldn't mind land. That is something I can cast. Okay. So any land lets me cast Forerunner or Schooner, but I'd probably cast Forerunner. Okay. I mean, I might just pop that off. He doesn't have, like, dive down or anything up. Yeah, I think we do. So you die, attack here, and no land. But any land gives me some really good spells, so I think I'm probably still fine. River Darter over tapping by 1. This does stop my attacks, which sucks. So now I kind of really need to draw land. Land. Come on. Thank you. So I think we just play Forerunner. I don't think we need to run out Reaver. Yeah. So we will use this ability. And we probably want to get, like, Neckbreaker, even though I can't cast Neckbreaker. Is that insane? I guess Lightning Rig Crew could also not be a bad choice. That's something I can cast. I guess the other Siren Reaver actually wouldn't even be terrible. Yeah, maybe I do want something I can cast. Well, no, because I'm going to cast Reaver or Schooner next turn, so I think I just take the Neckbreaker. Because I'm not going to cast it next turn anyway, so the fact that I can't cast it this turn is less important. Because I can have 2 turns that I'm totally fine, only having 3 mana. Maybe even 4 with the Bombard. Wait, how did I get to 4? 2 turns, maybe 3. I don't know where 4 came from. Okay, so this attack is fine. I will not be blocking you. You then cast some follow-up blocker that stops 2/2s. Not too much to ask for. Aerialist does stop 2/2s. And you could easily have something else. You don't have something else. Okay. So. I think that I probably do just go ahead and throw away the Buccaneer. Again, he might not block. I think he's actually less likely to block here than he did last time, because almost any trick trades for what is actually a pretty good creature. I don't think I need to bombard. This is fine. Then I play this, and you lose a life. Okay. So I essentially just upgraded this to this, which I would say is a good trade. He has a lot of mana. Forerunner, okay. Forerunner to get what? Jungleborn Pioneer. Okay. And something else? Jade Bearer. Okay. So this will now be a 5/4. I'm probably gonna have to kill that, which sucks. I would have rather killed the Aerialist. Oh wait, where did he put? Oh, he put it here. That makes me less afraid, I guess. I am happy about this attack, though, because it means I can kill the Forerunner anyway and still attack. What do I draw? Okay. So we are going to attack with both and kill this, because otherwise it's going to get super big, because next turn I'll have 2 enter, and now I can attack with both because I'm not going to block anyway. So I'm trading 5 for 5 when I'm slightly behind, but this will push me back ahead, hopefully. He knows I have it, though. Full attack. Okay. He wants to hit me for 6. I know he has Pioneer in his hand. Wait, I know that's his last card. Okay. Interesting. So, what are my options here? So he currently has on the board 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could attack for as much as 9. 5 here, 4 here. So he would have to block at least 1. That means that he would then have one less thing. He would probably just chump the Forerunner here. Oh, he does lose a life too. So let's take that into account as well. So let's say that I do this. This gets through for 5, I know for sure. That puts him at 4. This puts him at 3. So if he doesn't block this, he dies. So he blocks this. Trades here. It's possible for me to do. I might not attack with them though. Not trades, chumps here. Then he can snap back for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I then have to block with this dude on, like, probably this guy. He gets through 2, 3, 4, 5. But if he has removal, if he top decks removal, he kills me. I don't have to attack here. And in fact, I don't think I do. I think I just play him and attack with the Reaver. Because this can stop a lot more damage than it can cause. I know you don't have cards in your hand, dude. Okay. And then we go to attacks, and we attack here. Put you to 3, and I have 2 blockers. So that does just make him lethal in the air. Not bad. What are you going to do? You drew an island. That means I think that you don't have very good options. Okay, so what will happen here is you're attacking for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only have to block 1 of these, but I can block, I can eat 2 of them and take 5 to 2, and then you just die. Even like without knowing about my haster and stuff, you're dead on board. Okay. I think that is a much better plan. Okay, that's probably also a better plan. So let's say I just let this through and go to 4. Then I have 4 attackers, you have 4 blockers. You have to lose all of these, and then I'm at 4, and then that is not lethal. Okay, that's fine. No blocks. And then if I draw a swamp, you're dead right now. Otherwise, you're just in a lot of trouble. I think you should have held that land. That was able to make me much more aggressive. So we're going to play this. Doesn't really matter if I get the counter, but I'd certainly prefer to get the counter. Okay. You know about this, I might as well play it. And then we full attack. You're going to have to lose your entire board, and I lose, let's see, 2 of my creatures. Wait, do you lose your entire? Yeah, you definitely lose your entire board. I lose like this and this, probably. You lose everything. You can then attack me for 3. Do I have to attack that much? Yeah, I think so. I think I actually have to do that. Well, what if I just attack here and then, like, flow him to kill him next turn? Is that safer? Because if he has pump, if he, like, top decks pump, I die. So, do I have to take that risk? Like, I could just attack with nothing. I think that's fine. I think we attack with nothing. I think that's just safer. I'm not sure that there's a card that I actually lose to here, because I'll make very aggressive blocks now, obviously. Because, yeah, there's no way that you can have, like, removal and pump, because you only have one card. And I am prepared to snap block anything, basically. Okay. That is fine. I guess you could have drawn a counter, which would suck here, but I find that unlikely. And it can't be Hornswoggle. It would have to be like Negate or Siren's Lookout. I am convolutable. Okay, he didn't. He had a land. Wait, what? Oh, I don't control a fucking vampire. I forgot that you had to have a vampire. Okay. Well then. That is a bit unfortunate. Well, if I just cast Impale, I would have won. Okay. But I can no longer cast Impale. That is not an option. So I think we just cast the Schooner and pass. He didn't attack strongly last turn, so he might not attack strongly this turn. I completely forgot that flow was not just Mind Rot plus Drain 2. Which actually wouldn't be insane, because Mind Rot's only 1 black, right? So, like, you're getting the extra weight gives you the Drain 2. I'm assuming you are Nick. Did you enjoy that sick arterial flow play there? Because that is what you have to look forward to if you watch my channel. Mind Rot's only 1 black, right? Yeah, okay. So it wouldn't be, like, insane. It's probably have to be uncommon, though. Oh, wait, it is uncommon. So, yeah. It's not insane for this to not require the vampire, but let's see if I get super punished. From his perspective, nothing's really changed from last turn, so except, I guess he has a new card. Okay, so my blocks are what? Block. Okay, so let's say I block. That lets through 2. Okay, let's say I block. Eat. That leaves me taking 5. So I can't do that. So let's say that I then block the biggest people. Let's say that I like animate schooner and then block, go to 1. So let's go ahead and crew this. Yeah, we crew here, right? And I'd really like to not have to block you. Well, we're definitely crewing with this, so go ahead and crew. Then he has, like, naturalize. Am I dead to naturalize? I think I might actually be. Okay, let's go to blocks. Block here. We block here and here. That makes me take 3. I'm dead to aggressive urge or River Herald's boon or whatever. I could move this over here, in which case I lose all my creatures except the Forerunner. Then he's dead to the Forerunner, so you'd have to have a blocker, but I have Impale, so I could Impale. So you could come off and you could block here. Then I go to 2. I'm still dead to River Herald's boon, but I'm not dead to aggressive urge. I think aggressive urge is the only thing this plays around. Otherwise, I'm just dead regardless. Okay, this is fine. It's better to play around aggressive urge than not play around aggressive urge, I suppose. Okay. Is it possible that he has a flash blocker? He could have Swift Warden. Swift Warden would be a problem, since this is not instant speed. If he has Swift Warden, I'm actually just dead anyway, because he'll flash it in my end step. Okay, so I can't play around Swift Warden. I can't actually play around a flash creature at all, so we just have to do this. Because he'll just flash in my end step. Okay. Well, that did not need to be that close. Oh, you're not Nick. Okay. Well, then thanks for watching. Nope, this is terrible. This isn't that great either. Do I mulligan to 5 here? They keep. I'm on the draw. I think I actually have to mull it to 5. This is fine. That is also fine. Okay, so I think that that was okay mulliganing. Because now I can just play Buccaneer, reveal the Reaver. Okay. So, next turn I play Highland Lake. I can't play Equip anyway, so that's not a big deal. Ooh, well, I'm still not going to cast it. I'd rather cast the Reaver. So let's just attack with the Daring Buccaneer. Highland Lake, play the Prying Blade. So he knows that I have the Reaver coming. So he knows that if he has a way to deal with Buccaneer, that he can forestall the Reaver a little bit. So it might be worth it. Okay. So, what do I do here? I don't think I actually want to throw away the 2/2 necessarily. I think what we do is we go ahead and we equip the Prying Blade and attack with that. If he wants to trade here, that's fine. I can just cast Reaver next turn without the cost reduction. If he doesn't block, then I can pop the treasure and make the Trailblazer. Okay, so he blocks, and I am fine with that. Okay. So I traded my 1-drop, well, my 1-drop plus an equip, so that doesn't really count. Okay, so now we just play a full cost Reaver and say go. Okay, it's a good card. So's that. I think this is worth it. I think we just go ahead and play this. I think the haste and the hand and the deck manipulation is better than like play equip, especially because next turn I can play this and equip. So whatever, and I'm getting 2, maybe 3 damage right here. 2. Okay, go ahead. Dusk Charger, huh? Okay. I'll attack into that with the blade, right? Yeah, I don't see why not. So let's go ahead and put this on here. 'Cause I'm not just going to sit back. And he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess he's not that close to ascend. Okay. I think maybe we actually just play the 3/3 here, since it can actually block the Zealot. Field of Ruin. Of course, you can't actually strip me off blue. I do have islands. And a Prying Blade, which I may be aggressively counted as a blue source, but hasn't made me any blue yet. So he has 5 cards, and I have 1 card, since I did mull to 5. He's also just played less stuff, though, right? No, he hasn't, actually. Why does he have so many more cards than me? Well, this guy cantrips. He's played 4 lands, and I've played 6. Okay, that's a big part of it. And I have a card in exile. So we actually have the same number of cards used. I've played 2 more lands than he has. This didn't count. Huh. No, I'm not interested in trading for your potential trick. This could just be a raid enabler, though. Maybe his own Reaver? I mean, thinning my deck isn't that bad for me. Oh, it was his own Reaver. Exciting. Okay, so I think, let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I do get one equip. I think if I don't equip this, it'll be suspicious. So let's go ahead and equip. It gives him extra incentive to block, and I'm fine trading the freebooter for the flyer. I don't think he actually will block, though, so I might as well get the extra value. Oh, he's having to think hard about it. He's having to think really hard about it. Okay. So he lets me get through. Then I play this. Do you have anything? You do. You probably wanted to market the vampire. So I'm going to have to make you impale. He also has charging Monstrosaur. He actually has a good hand. So I think we just take Mark of the Vampire. This makes him waste a turn having to impale the freebooter. He could also just play Monstrosaur. Looks like he's going to go with Monstrosaur. It's a good creature. So right now I'm hitting you for 4, 5, 6, 7. So your mark is under me. Okay. So that is not enough to kill you, obviously. Do I want to take 8, go to 9? I think I'm just fine with that. I assume you're going to attempt to chump the freebooter. Something good. That kind of counts. Huh. Okay, so let's go ahead and move the equipment to you. That's next turn you're gonna hit me for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 potentially. I can hit you for 4, 5, 6, 7, and then play Lightning Rig. We definitely want to move it off this. So let's just put it on the Trailblazer, because he's probably going to want to try to impale the kite sail, and I'd like to slow him down. So now I full attack. I know that you are going to hit me for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but I can block 1, and you don't have removal in your hand. And you might very well chump here. So I'm hitting you for 4 guaranteed. You do chump. So that puts me in a better position. Okay. So now your impale can't hit my blocker. I mean, it can, but I'm not actually dead to the impale that's in your hand. So I am quite glad that you chumped there. I think you had to if you wanted to respect Buccaneers' bravado. But I guess that could have been unnecessarily risky. I could have like left back. I'd have to leave back the 3/3. So this is going to be impale the freebooter, right? I need to draw some removal for whatever he puts this dumb thing on. Okay. He attacks with both. Do I just have to chump the Monstrosar? He's not going to give me the option. That is exciting. Okay. So I take this 3, because that does put him dead to a pirate. And he clearly didn't want to take that risk. Not a... Dang it. It is a land. I asked for not a land, please. So now I just attack with the Menace. Dang it. He's going to win now because of the Mark of the Vampire. I don't think there's actually any way to come back from that. But we might as well keep fighting. So I just go ahead and attack with the Trailblazer. And he would be dead to the Trailblazer next turn, but he's not going to be because of the lifelink. He's going to put it on the Monstrosar, probably. Yeah. Am I deterministically dead? Let's see. 3, 7... No, I can chump with Lightning Rig. And it's okay. So, like, I chump here, and I take 2 from the trample, I go to 1. So I do this, I use your ability, then you gain 7, go to 10, and I can only take you for 6 down to 4. That doesn't change that. That puts you to 3. So, that Mark of the Vampire was super good for you. Not surprising. I might want Inquiry against you, since you have a lot of like big things that I'm going to have trouble dealing with. It's also potentially possible that like Hijack is good against you, but I'm not a big fan of Hijack. So I can take out... I think we definitely make this swap, but we might swap Flow back in for something else. Any of this bad? Actually, I guess he would have been dead to Neckbreaker. Yeah, if I'd top deck Neckbreaker, he would have died. Nah, I think we leave it like this. Okay, this hand is acceptable but unexciting. Yeah. Neckbreaker, top deck Neckbreaker would have won. But, yeah, the Mark of the Vampire was a problem. Okay. This is a slow start, but I can just run out Death Spitter. Into Buccaneers, probably. Probably. Huh, what do I think about that? Yeah, I actually like that better. I really like Lightning Rig Crew. Whenever they print these, like, ping your opponent, untap with some condition that depends on the set, I love these cards. Like Thermo Alchemist or Nettle Drone. What else? Those are the two that come to mind, but I'm a big fan of these. Thermo Alchemist was like maybe one of my favorite cards in Limited ever. Probably one of my very favorite commons at the very least. So next turn I'm feeling like Buccaneers. Next, I have a hard decision, though. Okay. I was wondering if maybe he was thinking about, like, leaving up a Horns. Vanquish the Weak. Wow. He just spent premium removal on this. I think it's probably the right choice. And I'm kind of bummed, since I was just talking about how much I like that card. But now I can't use it on other stuff. Ooh, that'll be good. So let's go with the Buccaneers here. Do I want Daring Buccaneer now? Like next turn, I probably want to. Well, I could play the Corsair and the. No, I don't have double red. I think I don't want this. Okay. Then we attack. If I had double red, I think I would have kept it. But not today. Okay, I assume you attack here, and then have a follow-up. Looter, not that scary. I guess you could be holding Skullduggery, but Skullduggery is obviously much less common now than it used to be. I assume you're probably just looking for a land drop, right? Seven cards is a lot of cards. Wait, you pitched a land. Okay. Huh. So, now we probably just Neckbreaker? Yeah, I think so. I think the 2 damage now is probably worth it. Freebooter would guarantee that I could cast Contract Killing next turn without a land, but I mean, there's nothing on the board that I care about doing that to. That could change rapidly, but like Monstrosar. Is this Monstrosar? It's Monstrosar! Okay. So, now I really hope I get a land next turn. No attack with Looter, huh? Okay. Land. Land. That's not a land. Okay, so we're going to have to play Freebooter this turn. So that I can guarantee... So I assume you're going to double block this, which I'm fine with. Yep, okay. Fine with me. Then I play Freebooter so I know that I can next turn cast Contract Killing and then swing for 10. Assuming you have no play, but you'll have a play. Well, I mean, that's not that imposing. You probably have 2 plays, though. I'm gonna go out on a limb and speculate. Okay, Monstrosar hits me. It's done a lot of damage. You got nothing, huh? Okay, so we are going to double swing 5, 6. Yeah, I think we just attack right now. I'm worried about the possibility of like a dive down. Oh. What are you doing? Reaver ambush. Okay, can't do anything about that. So let's attack with you. That is unsurprising. Then we do this. Now I know you don't have a counter. Okay. Play this and say go. It's a shame that I didn't have any follow-up off the treasures, but so it goes. So next turn I will have access to 7 mana, maybe 8. I guess 8 doesn't change anything. I'll be able to double spell for sure. Him sending my deck for me just really isn't that bad. Okay. So I can play a lot of stuff. So I will. If you would like to trade these, I am fine with that. You are running out of cards. So we do this and trade those. Now I play Corsair and Death Spitter, I think, just because of its ability to push through extra damage. Evolving Wilds, and you have 1 unknown in your hand. Okay. Ooh, that's a good one. So let's go ahead and play that. And attack. Okay. Shuffle away. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have to chump here or you die. Yeah. Then I play the border. In these colors, I don't really have to worry about a sweeper, so I got plenty of pirates. Okay. Well, that ran much more like what I want. Changed my mind about anything? Not really. I do still think Arterial Flow is probably fine against him, but what would I be pulling out? It is a bit frustrating that none of my burn is going to stop Monster Star, probably. So I'm relying on like Impale or Contract Killing, or I guess Dark Inquiry. Nah, I don't think I'd change anything. Okay, this hand is fine. It can't quite play a turn 3 Reaver, but it's pretty close. They mulligan to 5, keep, and bottom. Okay, so we play... Yeah, that's a shame. Okay, so I guess it does mean that I can actually play a turn 3 Reaver, though. That's actually not bad. Because I can just play this dude instead of the Trailblazer. And then do my Evolving. Okay. What is Evolving Wild's going to fetch? That That is a question. I don't need blue. I would have double black. Do I have any double red cards? I actually can't think of any, whereas I do have double black cards, so I think I gotta swamp. Okay. Okay, so we attack. He might block, he might not. I actually just don't care. Okay. Then we play Reaver. And it's a pretty good Reaver. So next turn, we have the option of Neckbreaker. It's probably going to be Neckbreaker. I don't have double red. You know what? That would have actually been a good argument. I don't have any actual double red cards, but I have a lot of red cards. This is going to make it much harder to double spell ever. I can't, like, Mutiny plus Corsair. I think we do just go ahead and cast this. And attack for 5 in the air. That is a pretty good clock. Now next turn I can probably only do one thing, which would have been smart to play around. Vanquish him. Okay. Spending your turn doing that is not the worst. I mean, it's a strong card, but I still have my flyer, and you don't really get to do anything else now. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and attack here. Then we'll just play the Corsair. Okay. What you got? More removal? 3? Yep, there's the Reaver ambush. Okay. So now you have taken care of all my good creatures. But heck, right on the schedule. So we attack here and play another one of these dudes. No double spell, but I think it's going to be okay. For what? Impale. Okay. He is running into a lot of removal, but he's not actually really making progress. He's either just keeping my board the same, or I'm gaining on him. So now I can finally do 2 spells in a turn. So we'll attack here. We will... if I Trailblazer... and then Freebooter, I might not be able to Buccaneer, so I guess we have to Buccaneer now. Well, I guess I can always just pay 3 for the Buccaneer, too. It's not the worst. So let's do this, and this. I guess I should have Freebootered first. It's possible I could have seen that he had something that hurt 1 toughness creatures. But he doesn't. Okay. So yeah, I think that the evasion here is better. He doesn't have 2 sources of blue, so he can't cast both the cards in his hand without having drawn an island. Okay, Guardian is deployed. So I assume that he would have played the Darter if he didn't need the 3 mana, so he probably has a 3-drop. Whoa! It's Hetsamok, huh? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Don't think it's gonna matter, though. So I could have this guy kill this guy, and then he's just dead. Yeah. You choose another target creature that player controls to be dealt damage. Yes, I did these in the right order. I do this. then I don't care about your Tetsamok that much. Oh, actually, you're still not dead. All that meant was now you can't block this. And you're at 1. So, you could theoretically cast Tetsamok. Tetsamok kills everything. Okay. Do I just impale Tetsamok? No, he can only hit me for 6. He doesn't do anything else now that he's on the field, right? So I think we just do this. Now you have to draw removal right now for this, or you die. Yeah, you have no more cards. Okay. The Tetsamok was a bit scary out of nowhere, though. Yay! Thank you, Lightning Rig. Okay. So yeah, miscounting that mutiny could have been bad. I ended up not getting punished for it. For some reason I miscounted and thought he was dead with the mutiny. I think this hand is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. And it could easily become quite good. So let's just play this, I guess. Then next turn we Evolving Wilds, fetch a swamp. What's going on? This art is pretty good. Ooh, that's pretty good too. So my plan hasn't changed. I think I can deal with this fine though. I'm not that worried about it. Like the mutiny will take care of it. Gosh, you must have a lot of thinking to do. I assume you're going to attack with this, and then you're probably going to play a vampire. It will either be a 2-drop or a 3-drop vampire. It is going to probably be a 3-drop vampire. Oh my gosh. It's a good one though. So I get a swamp here. Okay. I think I'm most interested in casting a red spell, which means I probably just want to cast Lightning Rig, and I'll take the hit off this. That's fine. The next turn I can Mutiny plus play Forerunner. Seems pretty good. I also have the option of maybe just like Buccaneersing, but I have a feeling that Mutiny plus Forerunner is probably the right choice. So I assume this probably suits up the Lieutenant. Nope, you want to go all in on the lifelink. This obviously gets 2 more damage through, but that's fine. Okay, and I draw another swamp. So, I think we go ahead and tap this. We go ahead and we play Forerunner. We do want to use Forerunner, but what do I want to get? I mean, Dire Fleet Neckbreaker is an obvious choice. Siren Reaver could actually tangle with this, so that might not be a bad choice. I think it's probably Reaver for that reason. So we pull Reaver, and then we mutiny U to U. Okay. Say go. So next turn, I'm not able to cast 2 spells. I guess I could have gotten a 2-drop, just so I could have cast 2 spells. But I don't think that matters, because it would have been like Arterial Flow. Not the most board impacting. I think I probably just want to end up contract killing the Sadistic Sky Marcher. Another Voracious. Okay. I'm confused why you gave it to that. It already had Menace. I guess it means I can't actually, like, trade for it. Okay, I guess that makes sense. So I take 5, I go to 9. I am a little worried. So let's go ahead and do this. And then I think we just contract killing this. And say go. So obviously you can potentially take me down to 4. I probably will trade the Forerunner. I don't think the life loss is going to help that much when the opponent's at 27, and I think I need to preserve my life total. I have a lot of mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can double spell. Baffling End. To take who? Okay. So I will go down to 4. No, take 4, go down to 5. Yep. Menace, can't do anything about it. Do this. Okay. March of the Drowned doesn't do anything, unfortunately, since this is exiled. So I guess we're gonna play Buccaneers. Oh yeah, I gotta do this. Okay. Thank you, MTGO. And Trailblazer, huh? So I'm considering the line of pitch this, then march at the Drowned back, the Trailblazer, and play it, but that just seems stupid, and I can't actually block anymore. So I would have to attack with this to be able to Siren Reaver this turn, and I don't want to do that anyway. I think I just pitch this. I think I hold this back, and I think I Arterial Flow. Obviously he still gets to keep his best card, but I want to use the mana. And he's still down 2. definitely would have preferred that this was a creature right now. But I got another Baffling End and a Revenant. Those were good hits. So maybe I actually don't want that to have been a creature. Makes me wonder what his last card is. Must be something good. Because this is great on the board right now. What is this? A Vanquish. Okay, that lets you take me to 1. That's pretty good. Okay. So let's see. I could march and then have 4 or 5 mana left. I have to be able to block 2 of these. I just can't do that. The Menace has killed me. I can only get maybe 2 creatures on the board. Yep, okay. So, anything that I might be interested in swapping? The only thing I'm really thinking about is like Sun-Colored. I guess Tillinolly's Crown might be okay because of the Revenant. Does it help with anything else, though? It doesn't help with anything else. So that kind of sucks. Anything that I don't like against him? I don't think so. Fanatical Mutiny seems okay. What do I think about these guys? My ability to deal with flyers is a bit weak. Nah, it's not that bad, because I have 2 of the Firebrands too. I don't need the Crown. So the question is, do I need the Sun-Colored? I don't think so. I think I just run this back. This doesn't really trade profitably with anything he showed me. Yeah, this is fine. Mold is 6. Okay. Keep and top. Okay. Okay, I can't play Equip, but I can still attack. Wait, he has Slash of Talons. Okay. Well, that makes my hand much worse. Because now I have no creatures. And I have an equipment sitting in my hand. Creature. Creature I can't cast. Okay. Okay. I guess if you play something like really good here, you're not going to. Okay. So we just play this and play the Buccaneers. And I get Forerunner. I will keep Forerunner. Okay. Swing through. Do you have Vanquish the Weak? Looks like you might have Vanquish the Weak. Yep, okay. unfortunate, but also I can't really crack Evolving Wilds next turn because of the Forerunner. Sky Marcher. I might just kill Sky Marcher. Okay. In fact, I think I will. Just you die, then I can Evolving Wilds, get a Swamp, and then I don't have to worry about shuffling away whatever the Forerunner is going to take, or tutor. Recover the Sky Marcher. Okay. I will be able to impale it eventually. Yeah, that's bad. Okay. So let's play... Oh, I didn't crack the frickin' wilds. Oh, shit. Well, let's go ahead and search, or do this right now. I could have had that equipped on there. I wonder if that will end up mattering. It could. Okay, and I go get Neckbreaker, Reaver. It's probably Reaver, right? It's probably Reaver. Okay, I can't equip the Prying Blade. That could end up being important. Even after I planned so nicely to crack that Evolving Wilds. So the better question here is, would I trade the Forerunner for the Lieutenant? The answer is yes. I would trade the Forerunner for the Lieutenant. He's just going to play the Voracious. Okay. That's not great for me, because now he gets to attack anyway. And I'm really regretting not having this equipped. It totally matters, because now I can't attack. Okay. And if I could have attacked, then I could have got this out cheaper. Okay, so I think we just have to impale you. Still can't equip this. And then we say go. I imagine I'm going to get hit for 3 minutes. You have 1 card in hand. I might be able to beat 1 card in hand. To equip, play the Reaver. Okay. That's not good either. Wait, you have 2 cards you can cast for real when you were down to 1. Shit. Okay. That is not that great. I can't cast both. Gosh, I'm in a lot of trouble. Okay, I guess we just cast this and equip the blade. Not that that matters too much. go ahead. So what I said about maybe I can beat one card in hand, I don't think that was true. Okay, so I assume that you attack here, not here, here. So you attack here and here. I trade here. I guess your attacks aren't amazing. Oh. Did you draw a combat trick that's relevant? Yeah, he probably just totally zealoted into Moment of Triumph on an empty hand. Or maybe not. Okay. So you get +2/+2. I'm going to trade with you and take 7. It's a lot. You don't have any on the board life gain? Oh no, you're going to do it there. Okay, so now for 9. Okay. I did forget that the bishop doesn't have to give it to itself. Is there anything that really helps me here? So next turn, if I want to cast this, I'll have 3 mana left over. I'm just going to die to the frickin' this. These voracious vampires have just ripped me up. There's nothing I can get here, right? Because I'll have, like, at best 3 blockers. At best 3 blockers. In which case, he has 4 attackers, one of them has menace, and the menace one is in fact lethal. Well, let's assume he doesn't actually have this available. Let's say he doesn't have life gain. So he has 3 attackers. I could have 3 blockers, but one has menace. So the 2/2 gets through. And I have to block here. Okay. I guess that's actually doable. So in that case, I need a 3-drop or lower pirate. And it probably can't be Lightning Rig Crew, because I'm going to have to kill this. I guess these guys double block. Lightning Rig, okay, it could be Lightning Rig, but is that my best choice? I'm not going to have Raid. Gosh, Lightning Rig might just be my best choice. The Swaggering, I guess, is also okay, but not great, since it's just a 2/2. It's probably still the Swaggering. Okay, so put that on top. We play it. Yep. And we play this. Okay. Go ahead. No attacks. Okay. Ooh. Okay. That might put me back in it. So I think we actually have to kill the Menace guy, because he's just so dangerous to me. Okay. Now we could equip the Prying Blade and attack with Fathom Fleet. No, we could just straight attack with Swaggering. Or I could just not do anything. Am I winning a game where I do nothing? We're just top decking at that point. Waiting for him to be able to get this online. Okay. I think I attack with Corsair. If he wants to trade Corsair for Zealot, I'm fine with that. Okay, he does not want to do that. If he has some way to life gain... Okay, another Zealot. Okay. Death Spitter's not bad. So I think we once again attack with Corsair. I guess I could have Prying Bladed him. Okay. Fine by me. Do this, and then equip the Prying Blade somewhere. Probably the border. Okay. Yeah, the Wild's mistake was not great. I'm not actually sure what actual impact it's had, just because of how things went, but I mean, it easily could have been a serious issue. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, I want to attack, probably. So let's go ahead and cast this. He loses a life. I could attack with Death Spitter. Yeah, we probably attack with Death Spitter. I mean, I would like the bonus here, but I don't want to attack with this because he's the only thing that can block a 2-power creature without dying. Totally fine with that. Okay. What did you find? Baffling End. It's probably going to take Fathom Fleet, right? It's going to take Death Spitter. Okay. So that must mean that he's not planning on attacking this turn still. Okay, I draw something reasonable. So this actually means I could attack here. 4, 5, I could attack for 6. Okay, I'm cool with that. So he would have to lose both his creatures to do anything about that. He's just going to take it? Okay. Then I play my freebooter. You lose 1 to this. And then I just need to move the equipment. Move the equipment to you. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I won that game. That was kind of absurd. I had given up. Anything I want to change now? Really, the only thing I'm considering is like Dark Inquiry. But I'm not even sure how good it is. It's really like this or Flow. I think that the actual card advantage from Flow is probably better right now. It's not like he's playing Super Bombs, right? It's not like charging Monstrosaur type stuff, like in the last game. Yeah, I'll keep this. This actually looks fine. Whew. Okay. These Firebrands have actually been okay. I think that these are much better one-drops than some of the one-drops that I played to be raid enablers before. Famished Paladin. Okay, well that will stop me. For now. So I think we'll just play the blade and pass. Oh, right. It's 2 to equip, not 2 to play. So I would like to hit with the blade so that I could get a treasure for the blue for the Reavin. I don't know. Squire's Devotion. Okay, well that is obviously going to get bombarded. It's a shame I can't do it this instant. Okay. Because right now that's just too much. Let's do it while he's tapped so he can't possibly mess me up. Okay. Go ahead. I don't want to throw this away right now because I do have... Oh, okay. I'm not going to block because I do have Fathom Fleet Border and I would like to maybe not have the downside happen. Okay, so what do you have? Okay, that's not the worst. It's not the worst. Okay, I think I just say go. He can't attack. I don't really need to trade the Firebrand this instant. Next turn, if I draw any land, I could theoretically Prime Blade equip on the border, swing, and then play the Reaver. Paladin's pretty good. Okay. So I think I will go with that plan. So, wait, if I equip here... Wait, no, maybe I just equip here. That actually makes way more sense. Okay. So we will equip here and see if he wants to... Wait, he just will trade, though. I don't think I can actually get this hit through. So what does that mean? Like, if I equip here, he could just trade here. What do I think about that? I think that's probably my best play. Because he might not want to trade the Paladin. He can't trade all the 1/1s because I could pop this off. So he would literally have to trade the Paladin for this. And I'm kind of okay with that. So we do that. This then equips. I consider the possibility of like pop it off and then March of the Drown, but I think I can get a better March of the Drown than getting back Firebrand. Whoa, okay. I don't think I block. What is your follow-up? You have no follow-up. At least that I can see. So we will attack. If you want to vanquish or whatever, I guess that's your prerogative. Am I going to get my... No. I'm not. You have Slash of Talons. Okay. You have 4 cards in hand. I am kind of under some pressure. I don't know that I actually have time to crack this and play the Reaver. I think I might just have to March of the Drowned. So that's that, and then 1, 2, 3. I can't quite do everything. No, 5. No, I can't actually do everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and return 2 pirate cards, get back you and you. Do that. Okay, then we play the Firebrand. We play the Border. And so that I cannot possibly forget, we will Evolving Wilds. For an island. Okay. So, next turn... Wait, you have something else for real? You have Vanquish the Weak or something again? Shit. Okay. So next turn... Do I block now? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. No, I can do both of these if I attack next turn. So I think I will attack next turn. Okay. Then we flow you. Hard decision, apparently. It's good to see. I was actually kind of hoping he had like another Slash of Talons or something so that I could get all of his cards, and I still get the raid trigger, obviously, so... Another Vanquish and Allegiance Judgment, gosh. Okay. What is in your hand? glad I flowed. This would just be dead. Revenant. Okay, so I mean, this will just kill Revenant. Guess I'll do it right now. If you want to burn a moment of triumph on it, you can, but I'd way rather you do that right now. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I can do, let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, okay, if I equip this, I can still do everything if I attack. If he has another Slash of Talons, then that sucks for me. But I really don't think he would have kept that through the flow. Okay, so now I play the Death Spitter. And I play the Trailblazer. And I might be in an okay spot. You're going to have a real hard time attacking with your 1/1s. Baffling End. Presumably for a Death Spitter. Yep. Attacks. I will trade for one of your lifelinkers. Okay, and Schooner. Not incredible, I guess. I think I can't attack, unfortunately. So we just play the Schooner and say go. So any creature that I draw next turn is a pretty good draw. Okay, contract killing, actually not really what I'm looking for. It will be good, but I think we just sit back. The Death Spitter was super good on this board. It's a shame that I lost that in a baffling way. Bishop of Binding. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to take 2, but then I'm going to be able to contract killing the Bishop. And then even attack with Sleek Schooner. No, I won't attack with Sleek Schooner. Okay. Okay, play this, equip the blade again, and say go. You have to stop drawing live eventually. That'll work. Okay. It's a haste creature, amusingly though. So, oh, you know what? I could have just attacked with the Schooner. That would have been better. So I'll hold the swamp. He just keeps drawing lands, it looks like. So now we are going to attack with the Reaver. I should have attacked with the Reaver last turn, I guess. That was not the best playing. So I lost like 2 damage. That could end up mattering. Play the lake. Go ahead. Am low on time. But 4-power flyer is not a bad thing to have, and I've definitely kind of stabilized. Ah! What's going on? So we're already through like 2 Vanquishes and a Legion's Judgment and the Slash of Talons. Like, he can't have too much more removal, right? Did he show me a contract killing in game 1? Maybe? I can't quite remember. Okay, he goes with the Recover. Recover was a good draw. That is a shame. So I assume now you're going to bind the Reaver. What am I going to do about that? So this will be a 4/4 on the attack, so I can block it with the schooner. Wait, is he thinking of pushing the damage through? By taking the Buccaneers? That doesn't seem right. Yeah, okay. Gosh, I wish I had something to deal with more 1 toughness. Drawing like a Trailblazer would actually be pretty good. Wait, you had 2? Okay. Yeah, shake the foundations right now. That'd be sick. Okay, that's pretty good. Do I attack with this? Yeah, I think we go ahead and crew this up. We go ahead and attack here. You'd have to kill all of these, so you won't. Then we do this. And we put the blade on it. And now I can trade this with your bishop. Should I want to. And I probably do. But then I take 4. So, a little bit scary. In fact, maybe I just shouldn't have done that. Because I'm actually priced... Yeah, I should not have done that. Because I'm actually priced into blocking the bishop. Having an extra blocker back would actually be good right now. And he's not crazy low. Okay. Yeah, I think I have to block that. So, go ahead and do it. That sucks. Okay, so we'll just equip here, play a land, and say go. So I can still block with Schooner to kill him. Sky Marcher. Okay. I don't like that. I have a lot of live draws. That is acceptable. Do I attack? He can hit me for 4. I don't think so. Even though I really would have liked the counter on this, I think I just have to... Well, the problem is, freaking Sky Marcher is a... If I just had some way to deal with freaking 1 toughness creatures. Okay, Zealot. Zealot into something? Really? Zealot into Deacon. Oh, shit. Well, that probably kills me. Because now you're just going to Deacon the Sky Marcher. Wait, you did not Deacon the Sky Marcher? Okay. Huh. Okay. So we will go to blocks. Block here, block here. Yep. These trade. And I drew this, which is a good draw and all, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. Okay. Because now I assume you deacon the Sky Marcher. I really think if you just deaconed the Sky Marcher last turn, I would have been in like a way worse spot. Okay. Attack, attack. Okay, so we go to blocks. We block here. He then probably Sky Marchers to give this guy +1. Yeah, I go to 1. And I draw Mutiny, which is almost perfect, but not enough. And I don't have any way to crew this, and I'm dead. Dang it! I could have killed the Sky Marcher. I'm gonna kill it anyway. It's done enough to me that it deserves to die. Okay, and I die at 1 life. Oh, that was really, 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 really close. I'm gonna get that trophy eventually. In fact, I might do another one right now. We'll see. I need to decompress. But yeah, thank you for watching, Coxwaller. Yeah, okay. Oof.